Lewis was a 17-year-old Las Vegas, Nevada, high school student who died after being attacked by 15 youths, according to his father's statement on GoFundMe. A press release from Las Vegas police says authorities are investigating. The release says Lewis, who was not named in it, was involved in a physical altercation that left him with substantial injuries. A very graphic video shows the scene. Be forewarned that it is very disturbing. According to 8 News Now, Lewis died after an attack that happened on Wednesday, November 1, 2023, in the 1900 block of Sorrells Avenue near Rancho High School. On a GoFundMe page, Lewis' dad wrote, "We have been given a statement from our son's girlfriend that what occurred was that one of his smaller friends had something stolen by this group of 15 and they threw the small boy in the trash can and our son confronted them and he was attacked by them. He's a courageous young man. Here's what you need to know. 1. The death of Jonathan Lewis is under investigation by the police homicide unit. The video, which is very disturbing, shows a group of young people who appear to be beating someone. According to 8 News Now, the death is being investigated by the homicide unit of the Las Vegas Metro Police Department, but no arrests have occurred. In the news release, the Las Vegas police wrote, on November 1, 2023, at approximately 2:05 p.m., LVMPD officers responded to reports of a fight involving students near a school in the 1900 block of Sorrells Avenue. School personnel performed CPR on the juvenile who appeared to be unconscious. Medical personnel responded and transported the victim to UMC Hospital with life-threatening injuries. 2. Police confirmed that they believe Jonathan Lewis was involved in a physical altercation with approximately 15 individuals. According to the police news release, this investigation is being led by the LVMPD homicide section due to the victim suffering substantial injuries. The investigation indicates the victim was involved in a physical altercation with approximately 15 individuals prior to officers' arrival. At the time of the release, police wrote, currently, the victim remains in critical condition at the hospital. This is an ongoing investigation, and we are actively working on identifying the individuals involved. As noted, Lewis later died. Anyone with any information about this incident is urged to contact the LVMPD homicide section by phone at 702-828-3521, or by email at homicide@lvmpd.com. To remain anonymous, contact Crime Stoppers by phone at 702-385-5555, or on the internet at www.crimestoppersofnv.com. Police wrote. Point 3. Jonathan Lewis was a gentle young man who has the heart of a champion. His dad says. Lewis' dad, also named Jonathan Lewis, organized the GoFundMe page. I'm sure many of you have seen the news in Las Vegas of our son who is in critical condition and on life support after what the news is describing as 15 people attacking him, he wrote. In a later update, though, on November 7, he wrote, "Today at 11:26 a.m. my son was pronounced dead. He will always be so loved as his dad. I'll forever hold him in my heart, shine even brighter, love even more and work all my life to bring peace into this world." We can't release any other information yet except to say that we denounce violence as a means to resolve sociological conflict. We believe community members can coexist peacefully. And we love our son and all children with all our hearts. Lewis added in the earlier post. Our son is a kind, loving, gentle young man who has the heart of a champion and the brightest loving energy that attracts people to him with love. The father continued. 4. The father of Jonathan Lewis wrote that the death was not a race thing, calling on society to break the cycle of the imprisonment of violence apathy. In an update, the dad wrote, "The human race is calling, screaming for us to see our unity, calling us to break the cycle of the imprisonment of violence and apathy. Showing us from the how it comes through in the youth. Begging us to see that when we gather, great power of change is possible, great power of awareness will be directed to the mob so the mob can demand change, can cry out to humanity and scream the pain of the children. This is a humanity thing, beloved people of the United States. Not a race thing." In another update, he wrote, 5. Jonathan Lewis was from a military family. At his son's bedside, Lewis' dad sketched out the family's military tradition on the GoFundMe page. Jonathan's grandpa is a retired Navy Special Ops MST diver, his great-grandfather a highly decorated World War II veteran with 2 Purple Hearts, his uncles Marine and Army veterans, and even his dad, me, joined the Army the day I turned 18, although I had major medical issue and had to have surgery and couldn't finish my enlisted, he wrote. The way the community has come together shows that wicked, cowardly violence will always lose, and those who do so will lose their freedoms, and love will always win. Read next. Matthew Perry's Cause of Death.